Let me tell y'all something. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is running around telling people what you do, what you're working on, or where you headed. That's how you mess up your own blessings. Some of y'all talk too much. And when you talk too much, you invite negativity, doubt, and all kind of foolishness into your life. One of the biggest mistakes people make is talking too much about what they're working on. They get excited, they have a new idea, a new goal, a big move they're about to make, and the first thing they do is run and tell everybody. They tell their friends, their family, their co-workers, anybody who will listen. And what happens? Instead of encouragement, instead of support, they get doubt, negativity, and skepticism. People start questioning them, making them second guess their own abilities. Some folks don't even mean harm, but they still bring doubt. They hit you with questions like, are you sure about that? You think that's gonna work? That sounds risky. And before you know it, you start questioning yourself. You were confident when you first had the idea, but now, because of what somebody else said, you're wondering if you're making the right move. This is what happens when you talk too much. You open the door for doubt to creep in. Then there are the people who don't want you to win at all. They'll smile in your face, but deep down, they don't want to see you do better than them. And the moment you tell them your plans, they start planting seeds of discouragement. They might say little things to make you hesitate, or worse, they'll go behind your back and try to block your opportunities. Some people don't need to know your next move because they're not cheering for you, they're secretly hoping you fail. Talking too much also drains your energy. Every time you explain yourself to someone who doesn't believe in you, you're wasting time and mental strength that you could be using to actually do the work. Instead of putting that energy into proving yourself, put it into action. Keep your plans to yourself and don't give people the opportunity to talk you out of your own success. The more you talk, the more obstacles you create for yourself. A lot of people assume that just because they're excited about something, the people around them will be excited too. They think their family, friends, or co-workers will automatically be happy for them when they share their goals or achievements. But the hard truth is, not everyone is rooting for you. Some people don't want to see you grow because your growth reminds them of their own stagnation. They're comfortable where they are, and the moment they see you trying to elevate, it makes them uncomfortable. Some people have known you for years and they put you in a box. In their mind, you're supposed to stay the same person you've always been. So when you start talking about a new business, a new job, or a new opportunity, they resist it. They'll remind you of your past mistakes, bring up every reason why you might fail, and act like they're just looking out for you. But in reality, they just don't want to see you step into something greater because it disrupts their perception of who you are. Then there are those who secretly compete with you. They act like they support you, but deep down they see you as competition. The moment you share your plans, they start figuring out how to get ahead of you, do it before you, or block you from getting there. Some of them will even pretend to be supportive just to keep an eye on what you're doing. They'll smile, ask questions, act like they care when really they're gathering information to use against you. Even the people closest to you can sometimes project their fears onto you. If they've never taken risks, if they've never stepped out on faith, they'll assume you can't either. They'll tell you it's too hard, too risky, or that you should play it safe. But their fears have nothing to do with your destiny. What they think is impossible might just be your reality waiting to happen. If you're not careful, you'll let their doubts become your doubts, and that's how dreams get destroyed before they even have a chance to live. Dreams are delicate. They start as small ideas, quiet thoughts, little sparks of inspiration that need time to grow. When you first get a vision for something big, it's like planting a seed in the soil. You don't just throw it out in the open for everybody to see. You dig a hole, you cover it up, and you give it time to take root. If you expose it too soon, it won't survive. The same thing happens when you share your dreams with the wrong people. Some people don't have the vision to see what you see, and their words can kill an idea before it even has a chance to grow. They don't mean to, but their doubt, their negativity, and their limited mindset can choke the life out of something that could have been great.